Yes.
We good?
Yeah, we're good.
Welcome to a blast from the past. Little bit of a walk and talk with me and Winnie.
Got some training going on in the background.
Yeah. So a few of Winnie's team are training there.
Yeah.
We've got one of my old under sixes has joined in with him as well, and Preston. And then back there we've got the current under sixes training as well, going into under sevens next season.
Love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
So we thought we'd just have a little walk around
Yeah.
and check out these beautiful lines that I've marked.
As it starts raining.
Yeah, class, isn't it? It was sunny as hell earlier as well.
I miss these. We're doing it all back. We're going back. We got
Where's
the
your old
bug.
gimbal? Have you still got that?
Yeah, it's flat.
Yeah. It's also heavy and hard to use. This is better, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is like do you remember selfie sticks?
It's basically,
Very
isn't it?
much like a selfie stick, yeah. Yeah. So one of the things, well, it's just something we wanted to talk about, really, isn't it?
Yeah, because we've noticed it a lot on, well, all different football clubs, really, haven't we?
Yep. Well, it's
Right.
everywhere. And now because we're running our respective broadcast sides, but we've also got the Grassroots Elite.
Yeah.
What we're trying to do with that is to try and fund everything ourselves. But there are other things that we've offered out for, and we've offered them to be sponsored. We already know the trials and tribulations of finding sponsors,
Oh, it's difficult.
and it's been a bit difficult for the Grassroots Elite. Hasn't it?
Yeah.
I think people are secretly saying that we shouldn't be sponsored. I think they're telling everyone not to do it.
Yeah. I think. Yeah, it's just. I think like you said, there's a few clubs that's been looking for it. We've noticed it. There's a few broadball teams looking for it as well. And
Yeah, and that's the thing, isn't it? This time of year, we're all doing the same thing. We're all asking companies, local companies, for money, and there's only so much Winnie can give. Coach of Perfection has been on every kit going.
Yeah.
We know that Nussy sponsors a lot of Alwood.
Yeah.
And I'd quite like to see what everyone does. Do they use people within their own team? Because one of the things we've tried to do is the scratch card. It's not gone down as well as we thought.
No, it hasn't, has it?
But I wonder if that's because we're offering such a small amount to a lot of people. So it's like you only have to pay a small amount to get what is realistically quite a lot of exposure. But you also, sponsorship is tax deductible, isn't it? So some people don't want to go, yeah, here's 20 quid to take off of my taxes.
I don't even think half of them would put it through their business. I think
they probably wouldn't know. But and you probably wouldn't, would you?
No.
So that's why we're wondering why the hell you guys haven't done it.
But I know, like, from the past, like, I know, like, coaches have got parents all to just chip in, like, 20, 25, 30 quid and got the kit that way.
Yeah, which isn't a bad one, is it?
No, it's not a bad one. It's not a bad one.
And then, what would you put as your sponsor?
Wow.
Like, what would you put on there?
We're in different opinions, aren't we? Because I really like a sponsor on the front, whereas you don't.
It's not that I don't like a sponsor.
You say it looks more.
I prefer, you know, when you see like your countries, and there's no sponsor on their kit. I don't realistically like England, actually, the more I think of it, because it's just very plain white. But Preston's currently wearing an old Barcelona kit, and there's no sponsor on the front, and it looks mint. I love it. I genuinely love it.
It does look good. It
does look good.
I don't know if it's because it was where it was my logo on the front of it. I wanted it.
That's the thing. When I had Prestige Plastering, I loved when we did like the Colford Fibre side, and I did Prestige Plastering tops for that. It was sick, and I do like that. And there's some sponsors that look cool. There really are.
Yeah.
I don't dislike Snapdragon on United's kit now, and there's been some really cool ones, but
there's also some terrible.
There's some terrible ones,
and some don't go with the color kit.
No, exactly. So it's like, yeah, we've got a sponsor. Yeah, we've got DHL, but doesn't really look great on some of the kit, you know.
Wow, we've got a good sponsor this season.
You're gonna look quite
I'm gonna leave it as a bit
we'll
of a
just dangle the
surprise.
carrot.
Yeah,
just dangle the carrot.
But
yeah,
that was another thing though. We got a bit of funding. Luckily, one of the parents in the team works for this company.
Yeah,
and gave me the heads up, so we got a bit from that.
Yeah, he really did deliver, didn't he?
Can you guess?
Sponsored by Amazon. Imagine having Prime. Oh, I'm gonna have to. They're never going to do it, are they?
No, but you imagine how much money they make.
Yeah, they must need to get rid of some tax. They mustn't they? Wow, that's again, that's something. But yeah, what do people prefer? Do you prefer your kit without a sponsor, or do you prefer it with? because some of the kits, honestly, I think that Broadwell kit that we currently have would look really good without a sponsor. But then the new kit as well might look quite good without one too. It's a funny one, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's like football's a game of opinions, and yeah, so are the kits, evidently.
I love it.
This is class. I keep getting distracted because we've got the kids playing. Obviously, Foxy set up a little game.
Foxes took reins today.
Yeah,
It's quite nice to be.
he did say that all he's here
Backseat.
for is to pick up the cones, and now he's putting them down for a change. Do you see him?
Yeah,
There you go.
There he is. It.
What have we got going on then? Is he doing Wembley
Yeah,
doubles?
I think he's doing a mini game.
Is he?
It's great, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I love seeing it, and all the sixes over there as well. So they've got Chepstow tournament this weekend, which is Welsh rules.
Welsh
so
rules, yeah.
at that age, they're going to be playing 4v4, no goalkeepers.
No goalkeepers, yeah.
Yeah, so they're doing a little bit of practice for that. Which
And
is
it
why
looks carnage.
It is carnage, though, isn't it? But it is, isn't it? We all know that I don't really agree with the Welsh rules because you ref it between the coaches.
Oh, yeah.
So there's no actual referee on the pitch, which isn't so bad when it's 4v4 and it's a small pitch. That's fine, but I disagree with it as it gets higher age groups. And in Broadwell under sixes, we have 3 goalkeepers, or 3 kids that like to play in goal at least.
Yeah.
So it's it does make it difficult when you go onto these Welsh tournaments. But it's nice to see them doing a little bit of practice for it. It's quite a good idea, I think.
We've used them small goals a few times in drills. It's quite
great.
good for.
Those Forza ones are so good, isn't
But
they?
I don't know how you found it, but like when we played a couple of, because we done Chepstow a lot.
Yeah.
And the kids would just stand in the goal anyway.
Yeah,
So-
you always get. I bet it was Cobe for you, obviously.
Yeah, and
so
it was
you
just
always
like
get that one player.
you might as well add a goalkeeper.
And that's exactly what happened with us. So when I had the sixes, there was a lad, Jason. He was literally in the goal the whole time, but it's fine. It played to your strengths, isn't it? He was just out and out defender as well. So yeah,
It's great, isn't it?
what's Fox's rules? To score a goal, you've got to pass through.
Pass through the
I
cone.
love it. Let's not see any of these smashing it.
Someone's gonna be wanging that ball.
Yeah. So he's obviously what's he got an overload on one side. So that side's got to pass through there. And then
great,
the other
yeah.
side's got a 9v9 goal. So one's got a 2-foot goal, the other's got 12.
Yeah.
Oh, it's uneven teams though, isn't it?
Nah, that's all
Well,
right.
if we got
Looks good.
Hadley, Rocco, Theo,
I don't
and
even know.
Joe versus Ezra, Jack, and Preston.
Perfect overload, if you ask me.
Putting some pressure on a 6-year-old there for starters.
Oh dear.
You watch Ed smash him up in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we just want to really do a quick one, really, want it, just to see what.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll chuck a little bit of footage of this into it as well.
Yeah, and like, if anyone wants to sponsor the pod as well.
But this is the thing as well, isn't it? So I don't think that people back home realise how much it costs to run a football club.
Oh,
And
but it's everything from like signing on.
Mhm.
You got to pay for each kid to be signed on. You got to pay for the courses for the secretary to sign them on.
yep,
That's another one. We've already talked about our badges and the courses that we got to do.
yeah. And,
Pitches.
and then you've also then you add that kit on top of it, which
Yeah.
now, because we're going to the size teams that we are. So what have you got? You've got 13 kits?
No, I got 11 now.
11, right.
But last season's kit cost me 500 and something, I think it was, and that was
Yeah.
12. But I was quite lucky that I had 3 other companies that was involved with our team. We all had. I was on the front, one was on the back, and one was on each.
Yeah, it
sleeve,
looked
and
nice
that-
as well.
and that
It was
looked good.
bespoke across the shoulder.
Yeah,
It was really
and-
nice that.
They all asked me again this year if we wanted to do something. I said, well, obviously we got that bit of sponsorship that we're going to use, so we'll get training tops maybe. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, it's a good show, isn't it? And
Yeah.
I love seeing them all in the training tops.
I think it looks good when. Like, I'll tell you what was good. When I took Harley to the first session with the under 12s, Legs had them all in it. They all had I think it was Calico that done it. It was all black. I don't know if it was Pendle or not, but they all look smart.
Yeah, I like that.
And it looks. Oh, it does look professional as well.
It does. Yeah, that's the word for it, though. It does. It looks more professional. Simple as that.
And I'll tell you another good idea that I noticed at the Broadwell tournament. The under 14s, they had training tops,
Yeah.
with their numbers on the back.
Yeah.
So
So
they
they have
can-
the claret and blue ones like we've got.
Yeah,
haven't
so they can use that
claret and black.
as an away fixture if they have to change kit or
Yeah,
kit
that's
clash.
a good idea.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
So I might look at that as well.
Well, I might get the third kit because we're going to go blue with ours, aren't we?
Yeah.
So
Because I don't know many teams that actually play in black.
very few. It clashes with the ref quite a bit, doesn't it?
Well, I suppose.
And once you get to like that under 15s, that actually could become a problem. Half the kids are bigger than the ref. None of these are. I keep getting caught up watching this. As soon as the game starts, I'm like one of the kids, and I'm like, "Oh, there's a ball there." Yeah, a little bit of cat and mouse. But no, there's a lot that goes into it. A lot of money that has to be spent, and for these kids to get a kit, we got to find that cash. And so much of it, like the club can't afford to pay it with the subs
No.
and everything, with
No,
everything that
definitely
goes on, and continue to run a football club. You can do it if you get the right. I don't know if you own the area that you play on, all, but we've got higher pitches and stuff. So for us to do what we're trying to do with the grassroots elite, we've seen that it's a lot of cash.
Yeah.
It's a
It is a lot of cash.
Yeah, but it's cash that we have to find. And when we're doing it for Broadwell as well, we've got to try and find.
There's only
find
so
that
much
cash.
overtime we can do, mate.
There's no overtime we can do. Like, this is my overtime and it's voluntary.
We do love it, don't we?
Yeah, and I do enjoy asking people for money, so it's not really an issue. So, like we said, if anyone fancies sponsoring the podcast, the Grassroots Elite, Broadwell Blues under 10s, just chuck me some cash. I don't mind how much it is. $1,000, it's fine. You know, better going to me than it is the tax man.
Yeah, $1,000 would do it.
Yeah, $1,000, £1,182 will do it. All right, fact.
It's great, isn't it?
Yeah,
We would love to be in a position through the pod to be able to get kits, didn't we? Because that's what
that was part of it.
we wanted
Yeah.
to do. But unfortunately, we're not
Not quite there yet.
We're not quite there yet.
So if you could go over to TikTok,
Yeah.
like every single video,
Keep
comment
watching.
on them, share them, do all of that. That would be a big help in itself, and then it will help the kids. It's not for our pockets; it's for the kids' kit.
No.
All right, clothe these kids.
Yeah, because we are
Close
out
the
of
kids.
pocket.
Yeah.
Ridiculously out of pocket.
Yeah.
We have to scrap.
Well, we ain't got a gimbal anymore. That's
No.
how bad it is. All right, we got to use a selfie stick.
We're scrapping the competitions for a bit.
They didn't take off, did they?
No, but we are.
That was good football. Then.
We're heavy planning now, aren't we, for our big dribblathon?
Yep.
That's going to be
That's
hopefully a
taking
good
over
money
life now,
maker.
isn't it?
You never know. We may be able to raise a bit there. Like we said, the
Wait. Bruno's just trying to wipe
He's-
Rocco out.
absolutely nailed him there. No, like we said, the defib is our main priority with that, isn't it?
Yeah.
But if any extra we can get, we will.
Well, it goes into stuff like this. Flip the camera. You might as well show it. It goes into those up there. I mean, look, they haven't even got the same coloured cones. You know?
That's me, because normally I'm really bad with the OCD. I always have them colour.
Yeah.
But when I get them to collect them in,
They come
And
back
it's-
in all sorts of
it's smashing in the rain.
That is normally
I
how I
just-
start my session. Sat knelt down,
Yeah, I do.
put in the cones into colours.
I find it very therapeutic.
Yeah. Yeah. That, and then you get to shout at a load of kids. It is therapy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we're basically booked up tour now as well.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah.
Mine, I don't know what mine will go for, but you've gone, oh, you're going to announce it?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
We're going to go Woolacombe.
Woolacombe Bay.
We're going to do another SCI. That'll be our third one.
Yeah. But the difference for me is I want to try and make a little bit of a holiday of it.
Yeah.
Because I just love a holiday. So I'd like mine to be on bank holiday weekend, and Woolacombe's not on the bank holiday, is it?
And we've just found out that the timings for this one is when the kids finish their SATs. So that'd be quite a nice unwind for them. Or they could be just wired right up. Who knows?
Preston won't be doing his sats like because I can tell you now, his mum will not let him be gone.
Hour of the school. Any chance you get them in early?
Oh, I just hope he makes it as a footballer. She doesn't need it. Easy, isn't it? Look at him baller.
Listen, just try your hardest. That's what matters.
Yeah, that's class. No, so we're going to be looking at tour now because Mass Mass sent it all over because SCI have obviously emailed us
Yeah.
to say we've released.
That's kind of why I looked, because
yeah.
we
Get
get
the
the
email
emails
through.
and
Tell you something about SCI whilst we're on the subject of tours,
Yeah.
because it's taking a right tangent from sponsorship.
Yeah.
But if you'd like to sponsor our tour, because that is another
that's
thing.
another one. Isn't
These
it?
tours, our last tour cost $8,000.
But
So we managed to rack up.
You did have some.
$5,500 we got in total
That's
across all the
massive,
different avenues, but that included me doing an auction. We had the kit sponsored by one company. We had another company sponsor 50% of the tour, so they give us £3,000.
That's incredible.
Yeah,
really.
it is incredible. It is incredible. I mean, it would have
helps
been nice if they could
massively.
have given us the full bit. But
But it helps massively, didn't it?
yeah, you need it when you start looking at it. But yeah, SCI were very good, and because they couldn't fill a spot, or I think somebody dropped out at the last minute in their last one, they sent us an email offering us the space. I think because we won the Fair Play Trophy, so they knew it were nice. But they offered us the space, free accommodation, free tour, free everything.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, it would have been really good, but unfortunately, I was in Greece, so I didn't tell the kids.
Well, yeah, they don't get this far into the video anyway, do they?
No, they don't. 16 minutes in, but that's another thing. So there you go. We try to do all of that for the kids. We try to take them to all these places, do all these different things, and
it takes some organising.
It takes organising. It takes money. Mass was on that last time, and me and him liaised about it. But realistically, he did legwork. Yeah. So you do need. I think you need to delegate in that one. It's worth getting one of the parents to do something like that, and then
I might see if mine would do it.
Yeah. I've had a couple of parents offer to do admin and stuff for me this year. Oof. I know, right?
I don't know how you feel. I'm one of them. I'd love somebody to do it, but
I'm too controlling.
I don't want them to do it, if that makes sense.
Also, I do find that it's real difficult if you've got somebody that arranges the games and then they still message you could you put it on Hedger?
Yeah.
So you end up putting it on there, and it's no different to you getting the message and say,
but
like we're good on our friendly organizer on that chat. That's why the under 10s are so good. Like we have the best age group.
I was only saying that to Dino Saturday. I was like, we can only speak for what we're in, but them coaches are fantastic.
Yeah, I feel like we all have the same sort of mindset.
Yeah,
we're all eager as you like, keen as mustard, and want the kids to, like everyone wants the kids.
And it's so good for fixtures. I put
you put 3 dates on, didn't you?
I put 3 dates on, and within 3 minutes I'd filled them.
Yeah, mental, isn't it?
It's brilliant.
Yeah,
and then it's like I ain't got to worry about it now till the season starts, because 6th of September, isn't it? So say that may change.
Yeah, apparently so.
So I got games until then. So it just makes life so much easier, because you're like last year before the group, it was like you post it on the Facebook group and you might not get a reply for like 3-4 days.
I know, and as much as the Facebook group was good, they do get missed as well, because some idiots keep posting like skits and stuff on there. And there's this one guy that just keeps sharing across all of the groups.
Great, now get some views in.
Yeah, keep it going, please. Like and subscribe.
Yeah.
I think we should knock it on the head then. Do a nice little short one.
Yeah.
Nice little short one. It's We'll give it a big like and subscribe. I'm not saying up the Clarets. I don't care if he's training you. All right. So it's an up the Blues for me.
It's up the Clarets for me.
Up the wall. Ooh, up the wall.
Yes.